Hello everybody, no equipment for today's class. We are working on the mat series that we know, along with the reformer series that we mostly know. Maybe we don't know it. We're gonna see. Go ahead and find the top edge of your mat coming into your Pilates stance, heels together, toes apart. Make a box with your arms and draw the ribs in away from the wall in front of you. Lift your right foot up, place it behind the left, and grow tall, reaching the crown of the head to the ceiling. Keep lengthening the spine as you bend the knees and lower down onto the mat. Even as you're getting closer to the mat, you're still growing through the crown of the head. Hips come down, uncross the ankles, hands outside of the hips. Boost yourself right to the center of your mat. Roll all the way down. We'll take one deep breath and it's right into the 100. Inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. The 100, curl up chin to chest, eyes into the abs, pull knees in over the belly button and begin to pump. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up in Pilates stance. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the legs to working level. Wherever you feel like that is for you. Maybe it's toes at eye level. Maybe you're out on the 45. Steady, even breath. In 4, 5. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you curl a little higher? Here comes your last 3 breaths. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 2. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time in. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. The roll up. Bend the knees, lower the head, land the feet. Slide arms and legs out to straight. Lift the head, lift the chest, peel the spine off of the mat as you round up and over, reaching towards the wall in front of you. Curl the pelvis under, laying the spine down onto the mat. Shoulders and head down, arms reach back. To return up, lift the head, lift the chest as if I'm pulling you up by the fingertips to round up and over like a wave over a beach. Again, we take it down. Reach back, pull the ribs down, lift the arms up, lift the head, press heavy through the backs of the heels. We need to use the strength of our back body to help us get up. It's not just a core exercise. Not just a core exercise, right? You got to use your glutes. Last time, down and up, wheeling the pelvis, laying the spine onto the mat, arms back to come up, lift the head, lift the chest, round up and over, and we're all the way back down, one leg circle. Reach the arms back to press them down by your sides, float the right leg up. Cross over to the left, circle down, around, and lift. Cross, down, around, lift up. Staying turned out through that right hip, pulling inner thigh to inner thigh as you cross. Last circle and reverse, reaching to the right, lower the leg, cross the center line and lift. Staying heavy in the hips, standing into the left leg as if you're putting your footprint onto the wall in front of you. Last circle and switch. Right leg down, left up, we're right in. Cross down, around, lift 1. Cross down, around, lift 2. Stand into the right leg 3. Pull inner thigh to inner thigh 4. Reverse, reach it out to the left, lower, cross and lift. Open, lower, cross to lift. Here's 3. 2, draw the ribs in, stay heavy on the mat. Last time, rolling like a ball. Left leg lowers down, lift the head, lift the chest to come all the way up. Boost the hips towards the heels and find your wrap, either around the front or hands behind. Hover the feet, find your balance. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, let that air go. And we're off. Inhale to rock back. Exhale, you're up. Find that balance, rolling straight back and straight back up. And find that balance. Head stays in the powerhouse. 3 more back. And lift. Here's 2. This is the fun exercise, so if it's not perfect, it's all good. We come all the way up, single leg stretch. Hands outside of the hips, boost back, right knee in, and we're right down to the shoulder blades. Really pull that knee in, get a nice big stretch, and switch the legs. Switch the legs, and switch the legs. 3 more, switch, pull the heel down to the hip, Last time, switch and switch. Double leg stretch, both knees in. We reach arms and legs away and curl back into that tiny ball. Reach it out and hands towards the ankles. Pull in. We're out. Head stays lifted as you reach back, biceps right in line with the ears. Last time, you're out. All the way in, scissors. Boom, we're there. We pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch on the center line. As if there's a pane of glass separating you between right and left. We pull into that glass last time. Last time, double leg lower. Heels together, you lower the legs down, 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 and lift. Only going as low as you can keep your upper body stable on the mat. It's 3 more. Reach the feet away from the head. And you're up. 2. Open through the elbows, soft through the neck. Right into crisscross. Right knee in, left leg out. We twist over towards that right knee and switch. Reach the feet out like you're trying to hit a target every time. Last 2 and 2. Here we go. Last 1 and 1. We rock and roll it up to spine stretch forward. Legs are about mat's distance, arms in front of you. Sit up tall. Tuck chin to chest to round up and over an invisible beach ball. Reach, reach, reach. Curl back through the low back, mid back, upper back, and we go again. Inhale to lift the spine up. Exhale. Tuck chin to chest, round and reach, reach, reach. Lift up, rebuild. Grow tall and you round forward. Rounding all the way into the low back as well. It's not a hinge forward, it's a round. Last time, grow tall and bring it forward. Hold in that forward position, open leg rocker. Hands to the insides of the ankles. You can pull one foot in and then the other. Curl the pelvis back to find your balance. Right leg comes up as you look out on the horizon. Press the chest forward and pull that right leg back down. Same thing on the left. We reach out to look forward. And you're right back down. Both legs go out and you look forward. Hold it. 10. Ooh, I'm shaking. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corkscrew 1. Legs together, arms reach out. Roll the upper body down, legs above the hips. We take the legs to the right, down, left, and center. Little circle left, down, right, center. Using the obliques to control that lift up and around. Last time to the left, down, right, center. Saw. Lower the legs. Pop on up, twist to the right, inhale, and exhale, reach across as you paddle back through that right arm. Inhale, lift, twist. Exhale, reach across and reach, reach, reach. Inhale, lift, twist. Exhale, and ring out the waist. Inhale, lift, twist. Last time to the left, reach, reach. We're all the way up, arms and legs together. Swan 1 neck roll, 3-point turn. Reach that right arm back, bend the left knee, and take the left arm across the body to roll over 1. Roll it over 2. And we're in the right position in the center of our mat. 3. Hands under the shoulders, legs in the center line. Push a marble away with the nose, lift the head, lift the chest to look forward, sliding the elbows back towards the hips, and reach out even longer to lower right back down. Again, lengthen at the back of the neck, lift the head, lift the chest, elbows stay in nice and tight. And we're all the way down. On this one, we neck roll, lift the head, lift the chest. Look over the right shoulder, circle down around to the left and center. We take it left, down around right and center. Lower all the way back down, press back to resting position, lifting the abs away from the heels, counteracting your extension with flexion, like you're a snail, you're in your rounded shape. Shoulder bridge prep, hands come over to the right side of the mat, lift the hips up, and we do a little spin around on the toes to lay flat onto our back. Legs glued together in the center line, lift the hips up into your bridge like there's a strong magnet pulling you together in the center line. Roll everything down. Take your time. Articulate up, articulate down. Lift and peel the spine up. Pull into your center line. Roll everything back down. We're up And you're right back down. Here's your last one. Lift, open at the front of the hip. Roll everything right back down. Side kick series. Left arm and left leg slide out. Press into the right foot to roll you onto your left side. Front and back, you're aligned with the back edge of the mat. Right hand in front of you. We take that front leg. You'll do a kick, kick to the front. Kick, kick to the back. Kick, kick. Forward with the abs and back with the glutes. Supporting our head in our hand. If that's not comfortable, you're going all the way down onto the forearm. That's all good. We do 2. And control it back. Last time, kick, kick. Back, back, up and down. Connect the heels. Send that top leg up and reach out even longer to lower back down. Try and find the heel. Lift and reach out. Out, out. Lift up 1 mile. And lower 2 miles, reaching past that bottom heel 2. And lower, lower, lower. Last time we're up and you're all the way down, little circles around, around. Strike the heel, inner thigh, 2, 1, reverse, back, around, around. Sometimes it's harder to control a smaller circle, but you got it. 2 and 1, inner thigh lift. Send that right leg up, bend the knee, hand to the outside of the ankle. Left leg slides back, you lift and lower. Reach out long to lift. Pulling up through that bottom inner thigh. You're trying to connect to the top 2. And 1, hold it there, big circles. Forward, down and around. 2. Last one, reverse that circle. We're lifting up to press back through the heel. Keeping length through the back of the neck, reaching out through the crown of the head. As if there's a string coming out the top of your head, pulling you to the top edge of your mat. 2. And 1, beats on the belly. Lower the left leg down, slide the right leg out, roll onto your front, forehead to the back of the hands. We tap, 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 and hold. Beat, beat, beat from your seat, seat, seat. You'll tap, 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 and hold. Right onto the other side. Roll onto your right. Align with the back edge of your mat. Front and back. We lift up. You kick, kick forward to kick, kick back. Stand into the bottom leg as if you're standing on the ground. Just like if I was having you do this up and standing. Look forward instead of at your foot. That's the tricky part. 2 more. Kick, kick. Back, back. Last time, kick, kick. Back, back, up and down. Connect the heels, lift that top leg up, reach out even longer as you lower down. You'll lift, lower, 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 lift up 1 mile, and lower 2 miles, reaching past the bottom heel. We're up and down, down, down. Last time, you're up and all the way down, little circles, forward and around. Strike the heel, inner thigh, inner thigh, inner thigh, and reverse it back and around. Try and find the heel every time with that left leg. 3, 2, 1, inner thigh lift. Send that top leg up, bend the knee, stamp the foot. Press back with the right leg and lift. As if you're holding onto a, I was going to say a teacup, but like, who drinks tea? Am I right? Just kidding. I know some of you do, but holding on to that teacup or coffee mug on the foot, lift and hold it. We circle forward, back, and around. As big of a circle as you feel like you can maintain. Remember, still a coffee mug on the foot, so don't let it get out of control. Reverse that circle forward, up, and around. Pressing back with the inner thigh. 3, 2. Last time, teaser 1 leg. Take your left foot, step it behind your right. Use your hands to help you press up into your teaser 1 leg shape, wrapping the inner thighs. Roll down through the upper body. Arms reach back to return up. Lift the head, lift the chest, and you're up to go right back down. Ribs pull in and reach. We're all the way down. And reach, knee, ankle, toes. Switch the legs. Roll down away from the feet. And you're right back up. You take it down. Scoop the low abs to come up. Here's number 3. And you're all the way up, teaser 1, heels together. Roll the spine away from the legs, arms back to come up. And you're all the way down. It doesn't have to be perfect. All the way down. Good things come in threes. Here's number 3. Roll all the way down, swimming prep. Arms back, 3-point turn to go to the right. So left knee bends, left arm across the body. Once you're down, arms reach all the way out. Right arm and left leg lift. And lower. Left arm and right leg lift. And lower. And again, we reach out to lift and lower. It's just that little lift of the head. One more time. Each side. Leg pull, front support, prep. Tuck the toes under, hands under shoulders. Press yourself up to plank. Hold it for 10. 9. One piece of steel. Head to heel. 6. 5. Draw the abs up and in. 3. 2. Mermaid. Bend the knees, sit onto the left hip. Wrap the right hand around the ankle and reach through that left arm to side bend. Open the arms to T, palms up, and we shift it over to the left. Use your strong obliques, you're right back up, and we side bend. Open, palms up, and you press away. Bring it up, shine mermaid, wrapping the left hand towards the right, looking to the top of the hip. We'll teaser transition around. Open up through the arms, take them behind you, kick the legs out to bring it over, stack it, wrap it, reach it, and we go over to the left to lift up and slide away. Ooh, foot cramp. And we come all the way up using your obliques instead of pushing off of your right side. You go over. And one more time, we're exhale to come up to shy mermaid, right hand towards the left. Open up through the arms, teaser transition around to the front, seal. Clap the hands, dive them, and wrap them around the feet. Pull in to find your balance. Clap, clap, clap. Roll back to clap, clap, clap. We're up, clap, 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 and back. Up, clap from the inner thigh. 2 more, and then we cross at the ankles to come all the way up. Here's your last go. Clap, 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 let go, cross, and you're all the way up. If you need that extra step, you take it. It's not perfect. You see me do it. Lift up onto the toes. I've got my right foot in front, so I'm turning to the left to uncross the ankles. Push-up series. Lift the arms up, inhale. Exhale, tuck chin to chest as you dive up and over your invisible fence. Hands come down. As best you can, you're taking 3 steps out to plank. If you need that extra 4th step, all good, take it. 3 push-ups. Bend and press. 2 and 1. Lift the hips to round the spine. Pull the abs away from the feet. Walk it in. 3, 2, 1. Rebuild your spine to come all the way up. Shoulders on top of hips. Arms come up. And you press all the way down by your sides. Come right to the center of your mat. And we're right into reformer on the mat, baby. Here we go. Find your Pilates stance. Arms down by your sides. Footwork. Toes. We bend into the knees as you're sliding down the wall. You exhale, pull into your inner thighs to lift right back up. Slide it down, shoulders right over the hips. Zip up through the center line to stand tall. Again, we're down. And you're up, pressing evenly through the feet. Ball of the foot and into the heel. That's the halfway point. We're 5 in, 5 to go. 5 and lift. Here's 4. Scoop the low abs and lift. 3. Stand taller. 2. Last one. Arches. Feet all the way together, all 10 toes forward. Little bend into the knees to lower and push down into the heels to lift. Little bend, shoulders on top of hips. So it won't be a big bend. It's not a full squat. You're just sliding down the wall behind you to push into the heels and lift right back up. Here's 4. 5 more. We take it down. Inner thigh to lift. 3 more down. Scoop and lift. 2. Last time you're down to come up. Heels. Step the feet hips distance. Same deal. Little bend. Little lift. Little bend. And a lift. Slight tuck of the tailbone so the front hip points stay pointed forward towards you. Or to me, I guess. Mine are pointed to you. Halfway in. 5, 4. Push that mat away from you. 2. Last time, you're down to come all the way up, tendon stretch. Legs come all the way together. We pull into the center line to lift up high on the toes and press right back down to the center of the mat. Lift up, pull the heels away from the mat and press right back down. Reach the crown of the head to the ceiling, and as if I'm pushing you right back down, you go right into the same spot, lift. Minimize that rock back as you come down, lift and press. You got it. It's 4 more. Lift up and lower. Keep the inner thighs glued together. 3 and 2. Last time, you're up to come all the way down. Find your way to the top edge of the mat. We make our descent again. A good opportunity to practice this again. Box out through the arms, lift the right foot up, cross it behind the left, inner thigh to inner thigh, bend into the knees to lower all the way down onto your mat. Uncross the feet, boost the hips to the center of the mat and lay all the way down. The 100, curl up chin to chest, knees over the belly button. We go again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs lower. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pumping through the arms. Inhale and exhale. Press all of that air out. 5 in, 5 to go. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. Press everything out. Here's 3. Curl up a little higher for 2. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last breath in. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach and pull. Bend the knees, lower the head. Lift the arms up, then press them right down outside of the hips. Reach out longer to return up and press things right back down. Moving from the back of the shoulder, you're reaching out through the fingertips to press down and reach out even longer to lift. Here's your last one, lower. Right into your circles, out to the sides of the room, into the hip and lift. Out, in and lift. Now, if you had weights nearby, you could totally grab them and use them for this. Last circle, reverse. Press down, draw the ribs in as you reach out to the sides of the room. Down, out, around, and lift. 1 circle right into the next. 2 more. Last time. Triceps, press the hands down outside of the hips. Bend the elbows to 90 degrees and push things right back out to straight. Bend it in and push to straight. Lengthen at the back of the arm. Bend and push. Here's your last one. Bend and push. Lift the arms all the way up. Take a moment. Press the arms all the way down by your sides. Short spine. Find your frog shape. Heels together, toes apart. Inhale to push the legs out long. Exhale, press the heels together as you peel the spine off of the mat, reaching back behind you. Bend the knees towards the shoulders and roll the hips away from the heels, lengthening at the hamstring, controlling the articulation down as best you can. Bend the knees back to frog and your inhale to go out. Exhale, scoop and lift, up and over. Bend the knees, look up towards the ceiling. I know it's tempting to look at me. Do not turn your neck when your hips are over your head. Find frog and you're right back out. Inhale, exhale, scoop and lift. And roll it all the way down. 2 more like that. Inhale, push away. Exhale, lift. Bend. Roll it down. Here's our last one. Inhale. You take this how you need to take it. Exhale to go up and over, opening through the back body, and we're all the way back down. Bend the knees, feet onto the mat. Hands stay down by your sides. Roll all the way up. Stomach massage series. We can stay right where we are, actually right in the center of the mat. We're finding our rounded shape, drawing the abs in. Hands can stay right outside of the hips. Now lift up onto your heels, little point of the toes. We inhale to push the legs away. Exhale to bend the knees and pull right back in. Inhale, reach it out long. Exhale, pull everything in strong. Holding your lifted C curve as you push away. and pull back in. Now, if your mat doesn't let you slide your feet like this, you can always grab onto a slider. I was working for no equipment on this one because I know you can do it. And to be honest, you don't need equipment to replicate what happens on the reformer because it's you doing the work. One more time, you're out and all the way in, flat back. Reach the hands back towards the back corners of the mat. Press up and away so your spine is tall. Same movement with the legs. Push away and bend the knees to come right back in. Take it out, pull it in. Reach away. As you pull the knees in, you're actively pulling the upper abs away from the thighs, out to pull back in. I'm getting sweaty. How are y'all doing? We push it out and you're right back in. Here's 2, out and in. Last time, out and in, reaching. Arms come forward like you're reaching for your favorite thing in the world. You push the legs away and pull them right back in. Away and in. Trying just to move through the legs. Nothing else moves. 2. One more time, out and in. We add a twist. Push the legs away as you twist open to the right and pull everything back through center. Push away, twist left. And we're all the way in. 2 more each side. Push and twist. My inner thighs are on fire. Push and twist to the left. Last time, right. My hands are sweaty. Last time to the left. All the way through center. Lower all the way down onto your mat. Pulling straps. 3-point turn to come over onto your belly. That's our 3rd time practicing that 3-point turn. So we've got it, right? We've got it. Arms, are you guys doing okay? Legs together in your center line, arms back by the hips. Let's go palms down to the mat. Inhale to reach the arms past T. We'll go overhead, reaching biceps towards the ears. And then exhale, you press the arms in. You can lift the head and the chest just a little bit. Inhale, reach everything out. Exhale, pull everything in. 2 more. We reach it up and out. And pull back in. Here's our last one. You're out to come right back in. Pulling straps 2, arms to T. Head will stay reaching down. We pull the hand into the hip and reach back out to T. With palms down to the mat, we pull in and reach out. 2 more in. And we're out. Here's your last one in and all the way out. Hands under shoulders. Press back to resting position. Abs away from the thighs. Inhale and exhale. Hands to the right side of the mat. We'll pivot up and over. Short buck series. Hips down on the mat, legs right in front of you. Hands behind the thighs. Sit up tall. Then exhale, curl the pelvis under as you come back into your C curve, rocking back on the mat. Inhale and exhale. Rebuild to come right back up. Inhale up tall. Exhale, curl and roll it back. Inhale and exhale. Here's our last one. You're taking it back to come right back up, flat back. Slide the legs in front of you, hand over hand behind the head. Sit up as tall as you can. Soft bend into the knees, just so you can dig the heels into your mat. Hinge back from the hips and lift right back up. You see how tiny that hinge is? Take it back to lift it up. Last time, you're back and you're up, side to side, lifting through the side body to reach up and left. Press into the right hip, come through center, lift through the side body, up and to the right to come right back up. Lift and reach. Lift and reach towards the right, elongating the left. 1 more each side, lift and reach. Woo-hoo-hoo. And to the right. Twist and reach, twist to the right, hold that twist, little hinge back. To lift back up. We twist it to the left, little hinge back, and we're up. Flat back twist, hinge, lift, and to the left. 1 more time to the right. We've done this series before this month, so we know it. We know it. You're all the way up. Climb a tree. Right leg pulls in. You can hook the elbow behind the knee. 3 easy kicks. Kick and hold it. Walk up the leg towards the ankle. Find your C curve, rounding in. Rock back on the hip. Let it be a little rock. Rock it forward. Take it back. Abs pull in to bring it forward. Rock back. Hold it here. 3 walks down. 1, 2, 3. and walk all the way up. Take it down, 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 all the way up. Last time, down, and you're all the way up. Rock forward, figure four. Hands can come by your sides. You can fold over that figure four. Nice big stretch. Rebuild the spine to come up and switch out the legs, hooking the elbow behind the left knee, 3 kicks. Kick and hold it. Walk up the leg, curve it in, rock back on the hips, and rock it forward. Rock it back to pull it forward, rock back, hold it there. Walk down the leg and walk all the way up. There we go. Walk it down. Keep that tree pointing to the north. It's tricky. Down, down, down. And we're all the way up. There we go. Rock forward, figure four. Hands beside you. You can fold over that figure four. Rebuild the spine to sit up tall. Pop up into your side kneeling position. Right into your side sit-ups. Left knee down, right leg reaches out, hands behind the head. Pitch out onto the diagonal. Just 3, then we take the stretch. You dip it down to lift up. Reach out to dip and lift. Last time, you're down, you're up, you're all the way down to find the stretch. Press into the left hand to come all the way up, and we switch sides. Right knee in, left leg out, hands behind the head. Find the diagonal. It's 3 down and up. 2. Last time, down and up. You're all the way down to find the stretch. Reaching out through the left fingertips, anchoring back into the left foot. Push into the right hand. We're all the way up. Pull the left leg in. Turn towards the right. Long stretch. Hands down on the mat, tuck the toes under to find your plank. Today for long stretch, we're just shifting forward, shoulders a little over the wrist, then pressing the heels back. Little shift forward and little press back. See if you can pull the heels together to find or regain the connection to your center line. One more time, little shift forward on the toes. Little rock back, elephant, lift the hips to round the spine. Press the heels down to the mat and pull the heels up. Press down to pull everything up. Last time, you're down and you're up. Stork, right knee into the chest. For 3, we press with the left foot and pull up. Press down, pull up. Here's your last one, down and up. Switch sides. Press down, pull up for 2. Last time, you're down and you're up. Left foot comes down to meet the right. Shift forward into your plank. Now bend the knees and press back to resting position. Next up is frog and leg circles. Take the hands over to the left side of the mat, pivot around, lay it down. You'll come onto your mat. Whew. And we find our frog shape. Heels together, toes apart, arms by the sides. Inhale to push the legs out long. Exhale, bend the knees, pull everything in strong. You're out to come right back in. It's just 4 more. Lengthen at the legs and pull right back in. Reach out even longer. Pull the abs into the mat. Here's 2. Last time, stay out to circle. Lift the legs, separate the feet. Down into the straps, the imaginary straps. Heels connect, and we're right back up. 3, lift on the center line. 2, only as wide as your mat. Last time, reverse. Press down, out, around, and lift. Down, pull the heels apart to lift. Halfway there, here's 3. And 2. Last time, pull the knees in, rock and roll up to seated. Knee stretches, we're pivoting around, knees on the mat. Find your tabletop position. Knee stretch is round. You'll round the spine, shift hips towards the heels, and use the abs to pull forward. We round and press back and pull things forward, back and forward. Last time. Arched back, we curve the spine, little look forward, same movement. Hips go back to pull forward, hips back, ribs in. Even though we're in that arched position, we're not letting the belly button drop and hang to the mat. It's a controlled curve, back, pull forward, hold it here, knees off, tuck the toes under, around the spine, hover the knees, press the hips back to pull forward, press back, you're forward, 3 more back, and in, here's 2, and 1, drop the knees, hips to heels, resting position. How you doing? I'm warm. I'm really warm. Hands over to the left side of the mat. Pick the hips up, lay down onto your mat. We'll do running from right here all the way down, knees bent, feet flat. Whew, let's lift the right heel up off of the mat and then switch, lifting the left, pressing the right down. Switch and switch. We've done running like this before. It's a tiny movement, but I gotta be honest, it's pretty nice. This is kind of your treat after being up on the wrist. Pelvis stays level and heavy on the mat. Switch and switch. Here's 3 and 2. Last time, press the heels down, then separate the feet about hips distance apart, pelvic lift. Curl the hips up. So you're right at that bottom rib and lower right back down. It'll be a little lift. Curl up and lower down. As you come up, we're lengthening from the front of the hip all the way to the knees. I feel that big, juicy quad stretch. So hopefully you're on that same wavelength. That's my hope for you. Curl up and bring it down. So it's not a huge bridge, right? It's not like shoulder bridge prep that we did on the mat. It's tiny. Lift and lower. Use the abs to help you lift up and lower. Here's your last one. We're up and you're all the way back down. Slide the legs to straight, lift the arms, roll yourself all the way up to seated, hands outside of the hips, cross at the ankles and use your hands to help you stand all the way up. Lift onto the toes. Now again, I have my right foot in front, so I'm turning to the left to uncross my ankles, and we'll stay right here at the back edge of the mat, front splits and lunge. From your Pilates stance with hands on the hips, let's step the right foot forward, little bend into that right knee and a little press away. Little bend and a press. One more time, it's a little bend and a press. Now reach the arms out to T. For our front splits, we're just gonna add on with the arms. Little bend as you reach the arms overhead, little press as you take the arms to T. Bend and to T. One more time, it's a bend and a lift. We'll pull the arms down, press into that right heel. You're back into your Pilates stance, and we step the left foot forward. Excuse me. We do a little bend into that left knee, and then push away to straighten. A little bend and a straighten, just like what we've been practicing from the forward lunge to passe. One more time. Press away, lift the arms. As you lower, you take it to T. You press away and reach the arms. And lift. 2 more. You're down to come up. Here's your last one. Down and you're all the way up. Lower the arms, push into that left foot to come back into your Pilates stance. Box out the arms for your final balance. Heel to heel, inner thigh to inner thigh. We peel the feet off of the mat to grow tall and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels, lower the arms, and you're out of here. Good job today, everybody. I know you did great. I know if I was sweaty, you guys were sweaty too. So good work. Hopefully you enjoyed this class. I will have the class plan linked for the equipment part of this class and this version of the class as well down in the description. If you're not yet a YouTube member, please join us in the YouTube membership. We would love to have you. More classes just like this are in the YouTube membership. Remember, you're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you back here for our next class.